Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Casually Kicking It. If you guys don't already know, please follow us on all the social media platforms. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you're not already listening to us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or on YouTube, and we're on the YFB network, that's another place you can check us out. Do that and give us a review. You know, we appreciate the thumbs up and the reviews. And
subscribe on YouTube, baby.
Subscribe on YouTube. And if you guys don't already know, go ahead and catch your Casually Kicking It gear at Store Frontier. Enter in the search engines, Casually Kicking It, and the store will pop up. And the reason why I'm laughing is because we have another, a special guest who's a friend of the show's, who's been on the show before. World-renowned tattoo artist.
Not so much as world, but yeah.
Turtles Tattoos is back on the podcast. Welcome back, dude.
How do you do, sir? Gentlemen.
Thank you.
So yeah, the reason why I was laughing was because Turtle's the one who put us onto Store Frontier. And
it's a good site.
And that's how we opened up our store. So thank you, sir. We appreciate
and info. Any info is good info.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
Even when it's bad info.
Yep. So how's everybody doing? I mean, it's what, Hallows Eve we're recording this on, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was just on YouTube watching this YouTuber called Exploring with Josh, and he was with a gentleman called Nick Groff from Ghost Adventures, formerly of Ghost Adventures. Now he has his own stuff. We talked about it on last week's episode. If you guys haven't checked out last week's episode, go ahead and make sure you do so. Obviously, you guys see that Jackie's not with us today. She's on vacation for about 2 weeks. But anyways, taking it back to Exploring with Josh. Yeah, right. Really back to Exploring with Josh. He's got a YouTube video because he's with Nick Groff, like I was saying. They're at the actual Conjuring house, and they decided to perform a seance like the Warrens did on Hallows Eve today. So that was it's I think on live right now. As a matter of fact, I stopped watching it so I could record.
I was watching it, but
nothing was happening. They were sitting around a table with a priest and the whole nine, and they were like, I couldn't even hear what they were doing. And Nick Groff was charging $5 to get a ticket for like a front seat through their camera people, but Josh was streaming for free in the background. But yeah, nothing was happening. The chandeliers were staying in the same spot.
The only thing I was thinking about with that shit, you remember the movie? Damn
no, I don't. That movie I do not remember. I'm sorry.
Shut up. Drag Me to Hell. You remember that movie?
Yes.
I remember the movie. I never watched it.
Oh, dude, you got to check that. Dude, that's classic, campy, really good, gross Sam Raimi comedy. Okay? If you liked, the Evil Dead series, that's all Sam Raimi. It's super campy. There's a seance scene there that's amazing. That's the first thing that popped in my head when you said the chandeliers are moving and shit. I'm over here thinking like the goat is going to start running and bite somebody, and it's going to be crazy.
There was no chandelier moving. Cool. That's the problem. There was no chandelier moving.
It was a snore fest. Yeah. And every time somebody was typing on there, they're like, "Oh, this is fake. I'm gonna get off."
Yeah,
they
had a.
I was like, "Damn."
They had a chat board, and everyone was like, "Yo, this is bullshit, man."
Dude, they're lucky that they don't have a chat room on every episode of Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, any of that stuff, dude.
If they do, man, that would be funny because I would do so many jokes on those people.
Bro, I'll be trolling the hell out of them.
Look behind you! Look behind you!
The greatest part is when they go, "Did you hear that?" And nobody heard anything. Nobody heard that. You're doing it to yourself. Stop. Just stop.
They heard me all the way from Orlando. I farted.
Craziness.
What if you really did have to, and you're like, damn, I can't interrupt the seance, but like I kind of
you
try to sneak it out, and someone's like, yo, did you hear that? And I'm like, No, I didn't hear that. But
You gotta play it off. You gotta play it off like somebody, yeah, like something's going. So you gotta like hit the table with your knee or something.
Jump like if it ran up underneath
Like,
you. Oh my God!
What happened? Oh,
that ghost elephant just went right under me. Did you hear it?
yes. I got
Oh, my
interrupted.
Hilarious. Yeah,
No,
I would definitely be front seat for that.
You guys have any plans for Halloween?
No, I mean stay home.
The saddest Halloween of my life, dude.
I know you usually like to do little promos for Halloween, so I didn't know if you had anything going on.
Yeah, I did a promo for Halloween. I'm doing well, I was doing because tomorrow is Halloween and the shop is closed. So I was doing like all the month of October. I was doing like horror portraits and stuff like that.
Closed on a Saturday? Really?
Well, it's closed because it's Halloween. Okay, so here's the thing. Without getting so deep and speaking so much, I get myself in trouble.
Wait,
so
take another swig.
Should I whip out a shovel?
Halloween in my house, Halloween has been religion forever. Okay, I don't miss Halloween. I don't care. I don't miss Halloween. Period. So when I moved here, every Halloween I would take it off, and they would ask me, "Oh, well, why are you taking it off?" Because it's Halloween. I celebrate Halloween. So I'm not going to be here. I'm going to go out and I'm going to hang out with my kids. So then one of the other people that worked there was like, well, that's not fair. I have a kid too. I'm like, so take the night off. Don't tell me. We're independent contractors, dude.
Yeah.
I take off whatever day I want as long as I put it on the calendar and I take care of business.
Yep.
So then there was another person that had a kid. Oh, well, why can't I take Halloween off? And then that spread like wildfire. So they're like, you know what? We're just going to close Halloween because everybody's got kids. You're welcome, fuckers. You're welcome.
Oh, man.
I just made your life better. But yeah, this Halloween is kind of sad,
It's a little different, yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. I got some family stuff that's going on. And, a very close member of the family is very, very sick. And, just dealing with a little bit of that, and then you have all the COVID stress and all that stuff. So,
yeah,
it's a sad Halloween for me. So, I'll probably watch movies.
Well, you can have my right Twix while I eat my left Twix,
Shit, I'll eat all your Twix. Put it back to back.
Yeah, baby.
Speaking of movies, man, I just saw that Adam Sandler flick on Netflix.
Wait, are you talking about Waterboy Does Halloween? Is that what you're talking about?
Hubie Halloween. I never saw Waterboy.
Well, guess what? Now you don't need to.
You don't need to. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I thought it was cool. I mean, it wasn't anything. It was goofy. It was campy.
That's because you haven't seen. Okay, did you see Little Nicky?
Have you seen any of the movies?
Never seen Little Nicky.
See, I was gonna damn it, you beat me to it, dude.
But the thing is like everybody in the freaking movie is the same actors in every single freaking movie.
Wait, so and it's the same characters too.
Freaking movie, but a different subject line. That's all it is.
I was gonna list off every Sandler movie and then go, you haven't seen any of those? You don't have to.
No, exactly.
I've seen quite a bit.
One movie with Hubie Halloween.
Bro,
I enjoyed it.
Tell you something. If you've never seen Waterboy, it's okay. I saw like 15 minutes of it and turned it off because I was gonna blow my brains out. Personally. But like I love Sandler in serious roles. I'm done with his comedy, dude.
I didn't like his Punch Drunk Love thing.
Did you see Punch Drunk Love was okay. Did you see Funny People?
Yes,
No.
I did see that.
That was a great movie, dude. That's a drama.
Yeah.
And it was a flop because people expected it to be a comedy because it's called Funny People and it's Adam Sandler. Mm. It's a great movie, dude. Great movie. You got to see that one. And
I watched Uncut Gems. I only watched Uncut like 25 minutes of it.
Really good.
I didn't like it.
Stress beginning to end. Okay, it was nothing but just stress throughout the whole movie.
I didn't know, dude. I didn't know he was gonna get popped though. Like at the end.
I did. I
so.
didn't know when, but I knew he'd get killed. Because he was
crazy.
He was
bro.
Spoiler alert for those that haven't watched it.
Hey, you know what?
Come on.
Hey,
if you haven't watched it by now, then you guys are
it's
way
been out
behind.
for what? For like 8 months.
Yeah.
A couple months. And it was on what, Netflix, right? For free, right?
Yeah, it's been on Netflix.
Remember, it
went straight to Netflix. Yeah, it went straight to Netflix.
I didn't like the movie.
Dude, you know what?
I only watched 25 minutes of it, and I was like, eh.
You got to watch the whole movie because
I liked it.
The dynamic of like him with his clients that you see at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He has the exact same dynamic with his kids, with his wife. His wife is like, him and his wife are like at odds and shit. And it's just his life. The guy is a total screw up. That's it. There's like no way around it. It's like he self-sabotages every step of his life. Dude, the movie, give it a chance.
Yeah.
It's very stressful. I'll give you that. It's like tension throughout the whole movie. And then at the end, you're like, whoa, what the hell? So it was really good.
It was good. It was good. Very good.
Well, I know the ending.
No, but that's
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Oh, well, okay, so do you know the ending to Scarface?
Yes.
How did you figure that wasn't going to happen? It's that kind of ending.
Well, most of those movies end like that.
You're done.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like, have you seen Training Day? How did you think that was going to end?
Exactly.
Didn't The Godfather end that way too?
Dude, there's only two ways you end
There's only
a crime story. It's either you're dead or you're in jail.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it. Because that's real life, dude.
That's factual.
It doesn't end well at the end.
It's like Narcos. Narcos was the same way.
Dude, Titanic.
How did that one end again?
And she lets him go. I'm like, Nina, that freaking bitch. She let him go.
Dude, do you know that somebody told me that that got mad at me? This was at work. Someone got mad at me because we were talking about Straight Outta Compton, and I said that Eazy-E died.
Oh.
And this girl had to be maybe like 18, 19.
Oh, no.
She goes, why you gotta spoil the movie for me?
A spoiler alert, that's true life.
Like, one of the guys looked at her and goes, are you serious? I'm like, you do know these people exist, right? She's like, yeah, but I haven't seen the movie. I'm like, oh my God, dude, really? Holy cow, bro. Come on.
Oh my
gosh.
Wow. Wow.
I
think we can end the podcast right there. You guys have a good night. That's it for the show.
That's too much, man. I don't understand.
Dude.
I noticed that, like, this day and age, man, these kids don't have a clue on things that we've grown up on.
Yeah, but it's the algorithms, man.
Yeah.
It's the instant gratification. It's the now. Like, famous for 15 minutes now is not like it used to be. Now it's literally 15 minutes and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's trying to become the next big thing on TikTok, man.
Dude, I was just watching the last Rogan podcast.
With Kanye?
No, not that trash.
Not that trash.
And who else did he have on recently? He had somebody else recently. The conspiracy theorist guys were on there too.
Yeah, Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Alex Jones. I actually, and I'll be straight with you. I actually liked the one with Alex Jones because I think Rogan is realizing that he's not just the comedian that's high and drinking with his buddies at the Comedy Store with his cell phone recording just whatever, and anybody who watches it. I think he's come to the realization that he affects the social structure, that he's an influencer. I hate to use that word, but he is an influence,
Yeah.
just like any other big celebrity is influence. So if he gives bad information, people are going to follow that bad information. And he's given bad information before, and he could always fall back on, well, you know, I'm just a moron. What do I know? Yeah, he's the scientist. I'm just a moron. He can't do that anymore.
No.
So, because now he's big. He's more than global now. You know, he's part of the fabric. So this time,
politically correct.
Right. And it doesn't necessarily have to be politically correct, but it has to be diplomatic.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, you can say whatever you want, but I can fact check what you're saying. So now, Jamie, if Jamie, the guy that does his research, if that dude was earning his money before because he's the fastest fucking Googler in the world, he's gonna have to earn his money now, dude. Like that pod with Alex Jones, excuse me. He was like, Jamie, could you check that for me? Jamie, could you check that? Everything he said, and then he would go, Alex, hold on, back up. Stick to this.
Well, that's what I was about to ask you, because Alex Jones goes all over the place, and you're like trying to listen into what he's trying to say. He starts talking about one thing, and then he swerves in three different ways. And you're like, wait, you didn't finish, making the point on
It's like listening to Kanye talk, or like listening to Trump talk. He doesn't finish one thought without jumping on the next one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you put on Trump with subtitles, bro, you'll have a headache. Because you're going to be like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Yep. It's true. I heard that. I heard that the other day. I think I heard that on Brilliant Idiots. I think it was Schultz said it, where he's like, dude, he's like lily padding. That's literally what it is. And Jones has so much information that his information gets mixed up. And this time, when Joe was fact checking everything he was saying, he says, "Look, you know what? I know I've said stuff that's wrong. I've said stuff that's mixed up." He says, "I remember all this shit, and it jumbles up. I don't have it on paper." And Joe was like, "Well, dude, that's what you got to do. If you're gonna give me information, give me sources. I need to see where this is coming from." So I think Joe has finally matured into part of the media structure. And I think some of his fans are going to be really put off by it, because part of the fun of Joe Rogan's show is that he's an outlaw.
Yeah,
shooting the shit.
Right. So
he don't care who he offends. He don't care what's going on.
Right.
It's just that he's going to say what's on his mind, and that's it. Bottom line.
Right. Yep. And I said, because he's a comedian and his freedom of speech, and he can say whatever the hell he wants on his podcast, and it doesn't matter.
But now he's under the Spotify umbrella.
Yeah. He's under Spotify. You got politicians going to his podcast to present their points that they can't present in little sound bites at a debate. That's a lot, dude. That's big when you have people that recognize that you change society. You got to fall in line with certain things, start checking yourself, before you crash and burn.
Because
that's a lot of money.
Nobody's going to come to you if you don't know your stuff. Like, they're going to say, okay, well, why am I going to come on your show when you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about in the first place?
Right. Absolutely.
And, Joe Rogan, in the past would sometimes research his stuff too. I mean, he wasn't.
No, absolutely. I'm not saying he's a complete bleh,
Yeah.
But he could sometimes say wild stuff,
right?
That you would say, dude, what the hell? And he would go, no, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, you want to look that up? Okay, I'm wrong, but I'm also high. I'm also drunk. Don't listen to me. You listen to him. Don't listen to me. But now it's like, you start seeing certain things, and you see him start fall into play, I don't know. I with that interview with Kanye, he was like, oh, no, you don't need medication. Dude, Kanye clearly needs medication. Okay?
Kanye's trying to run for president. Yes, he needs.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. He can run for president. Anybody can run for president. I think you got to be.
Obviously, we saw that. We saw what happened. Everybody,
Dude, Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor of California. He's an actor and a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's not the first time it happens. Clint Eastwood, I think, was governor of California as well. So, you know.
I don't know. Research department.
I don't, hold on.
Where's John? Where's Jack? Or whatever his name.
No, Jamie. Jamie, look that up, Jamie.
Jamie, look it up. Look it up, Jamie.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's not even that anybody can be president. It's that, you know, at least be qualified.
Yes, exactly.
At least be qualified.
I do greatly. You're making like national like decisions for the nation, and it's not like hey, let's go on Twitter and start throwing stuff.
And what's even crazier?
What type of president complains about stuff on Twitter? I'm just saying,
dude.
Keep it to your damn self.
Crazier that Kanye says, God told me that I was going to be the leader of the free world. And Rogan turns around and says, but wait a minute. Have you thought of maybe going for like a lower office so you can get some experience? You know, maybe go for mayor or go for governor or try to go for Congress. And he goes, no. Because God wants me to be the leader of the free world. You make ugly shoes.
Yeah, those shoes are pretty bad. I don't like them.
Your production is incredible, but you're manic as hell, dude. Get some help.
Yep. And you married the most ditziest woman in the world.
Well, the ditziest woman in the world is also helping get people that have been incarcerated unfairly out of prison.
That's true.
So you're not stupid if you can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't.
They take advantage of him.
He wasn't a governor. He's currently a registered libertarian. He won election as a nonpartisan mayor of.
That's what it was, mayor. Okay. Sorry.
Carmel by the Sea, California, in April 1986.
Okay. Yeah. So, but my point was that it was an actor in politics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I just wanted to get that correct information out there.
Absolutely. But that's why I said I don't know if it was a governor or whatever.
Right.
So it's all good. But I know it was just politics. That's my point. But the thing is, I mean, yeah, you can be a musician and be president. Hey, who says you can't? Yeah. Clinton plays a
saxophone. Yep.
So
someone played his sax.
and he carries a skin flute. He carries a skin flute, and it's been played in the Oval Office, in the oral orifice.
The oral office.
The oral orifice.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
So Halloween, right? Halloween.
Oh yeah.
How about that Halloween, bruh?
Yes.
Give me that payday. Hey, what about candy, man? We talked about candy on the last episode, but let me tell you, man, one candy that I do not like to see is that Almond Joy and the Mounds.
I like Almond Joy, bro.
I can't do it, dude. Joys. No.
I like
Almond Joy's got nuts.
Mounds don't.
That's it. It's the sweet coconut.
I don't like the caramel, the chocolate with the coconut, man. I'm not.
What? No. You're psycho.
What kind of Puerto Rican are you?
No, I like eating like the coconut, like straight coconut, but.
I think eating. You like eating, yes.
What's the worst Halloween candy though?
Candy corn.
Oh yeah, candy corn, hands down.
Candy corn.
Hands down.
I don't know.
Pure sugar.
Do you guys remember? You guys remember the one that came in that orange wrapper and the black wrapper?
That's the peanut butter candy. Those were good.
Yeah, the peanut butter candy.
There was no name on them. You're like, what kind of candy is this? It's just the orange and black wrapper. That's all I called it. I mean,
that was good though.
That was good. I used to like the little
Chico
bonbons,
sticks.
The Chico sticks. Oh yeah, pata gallina. Yup. Hell yeah, that's my drug right there, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think candy corn. Oh God, those are disgusting.
Candy corn is
No,
bad.
I know what you're talking about. Those little round balls that were like chocolate, and they were looked like
the Sicklets.
Sicklets.
Yeah, those are good
Yeah,
too.
those are good.
Sugar
yeah,
daddies.
Dude.
Sugar daddies were good
Sugar
too.
daddies, sugar mamas, sugar babies.
Yep.
With the
That's
chocolate.
just caramel and sugar too, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
It's
all sugar, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's all, yeah.
Caramel is nothing more than
what candy?
brown
What
sugar.
candy's out there that doesn't have sugar? It's not no sugar candy, diabetic candy.
Exactly, sugar-free candy.
Yeah.
You know what? One year I did get a toothbrush in my my bag of candy.
Jesus.
Oh,
I remember getting an apple.
Really?
Or a banana.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Did you ever go to that old lady's house and all she had was a spare change? She's throwing pennies in your...
Yeah, pennies and nickels. Hell yeah, dude.
There's a guy down the street from my house that still does that. He gets like this big thing of quarters, and he just goes a handful of quarters.
Yeah, but dude, a handful of quarters is like fucking $3-4, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's
you
awesome.
You can buy a bag of candy with that shit.
Yeah. I'll put on a different mask every time and say
a bag of candy the day after. Right?
Go home, get another mask, come back.
Yeah.
That'll get you a bag of candy the next day when everything's like 75% off.
Especially the next
99-cent bags of candy. They're trying to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, man. Gives her like 4 or 5 bags of candy.
There you go.
Oh,
who you telling?
But you know what? I mean, not only Halloween's going to be horrible, to be honest, I think almost every holiday this year just is going to be fucking, like, to me, it's not the same.
Well, see, there's only 3 holidays that I really, really, really enjoy.
Easter's one of them. I know that.
Halloween is the first one.
Yeah.
That's it, top. Thanksgiving, because it's the day we celebrate the first welfare case in America.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
this guy, everyone's like, "Oh, is he going to talk about the Pilgrims?" Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about the Pilgrims, the first welfare case in America.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come on, if it wasn't for the natives, the Pilgrims would have starved to death. Okay, so right. Yeah, you know, it is the first welfare case in America. Okay, in the continental United States.
All right, what's your third one?
And the third one, Christmas.
Christmas.
The Christians celebrate everybody else's holiday.
Exactly. The big man, like the big companies stealing people's money holiday.
Yep.
Boy, but I like Black Friday. That's my favorite holiday.
Did you hear that Target's doing Black Friday all month long?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
November.
There's stores that are doing like Black Friday, like for like a week, like from Thanksgiving all the way, down to like December.
Mm-hmm.
I know. That's where I dive in with the electronics.
Yeah,
that's my favorite holiday, man. For me personally, I know it's not a holiday; it's just a fun time.
Technically, it is.
It is.
The thing is now you don't have to really go to the stores. I've talked about this on previous episodes. The last few years, I've just done my shopping online.
Yeah, just do it online.
You can get the same price. You don't have to stand in line in front of the store at midnight.
Be in your pajamas and getting the same deal.
Although me and Tom have done that a couple of years back, like years ago.
Oh my God. I wait till the last, because you know how everybody goes super early. I wait for like the last part of the day. Like if they're closing at like 1 a.m. or midnight or whatever, I'll go like at 11. That's how I got my projector. That's how I got my surround sound system.
Nice.
I just went.
Yeah, we went
an hour
right
before
after
closing.
Thanksgiving dinner. We went. We didn't get back home till like 7 a.m. the next day.
Nah, hell no. Nope.
I almost got into a fight at Walmart.
Oh
yeah, that's the thing is I'm good. My PTSD starts getting activated and I start getting aggressive and no.
It's true, man. I almost knocked somebody out. You almost hit my wife. So I was done.
But were you mad at her?
Was I mad at her? No, she was helping me.
No? Oh, okay. Because I was
He
going to say,
helped
I
me.
mean, if you were mad at her, you could have just like...
The whole... No. I was trying to swing at the guy. I'm sorry. But no.
What happened have the guy swing and he just goes...
We got there. It's a 24-hour Walmart. So, they lined it up, all the electronics in like the freezer
in the middle area.
Yeah. In the middle. So then I knew the TV I wanted to get. So nobody was there. No workers were telling us to go in line. Naturally, we got in line. Everybody was cool. And then all of a sudden, around 5 o'clock is when they let loose. There was people coming from different parts and hitting those pallets that were filled with stuff. I'm like, babe, go to the TV and make sure you get one. Put your hands on one. I don't care. So as soon as she went there, this guy pushed her and she screamed. She's like, babe, and I went over there and I was like, I yoked the dude up. I'm like, I don't care what you do, but you do not put your hands on my wife. And if you want a TV, you get that TV, and I get the one on the bottom. That's it. If you want to go a little further with this, then we can.
Let me know.
Right over
Let me know.
Right over here where the ice cream is. We'll be okay.
I'll stick in the freezer right now.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about that Sandler movie.
Yeah.
The Hubie Halloween.
Yeah.
If you put a pair of sunglasses and a mullet on top,
here he goes.
He looks just like Kevin James.
James. Yeah. That's not the first time I heard that.
You know that to me, the funniest part in that movie was when he went to pop that Hershey Kiss, and then the little wrapper just went to the side, like flew right into his beard and the side, and just stuck there. And I was like, oh, that wasn't scripted, man. That was pretty funny.
Yep. As I say, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Went to the drive-thru, and the lady, she like, oh, are you Kevin James? And I'm like, if it's gonna give me a free coffee.
I would have said, yeah.
I had my hat backwards.
Don't tell nobody. Don't
tell nobody. I was like, shh. Like,
you want an autograph? I'll take care of you.
Exactly.
You and just put your name.
Yep.
Give it to her. Just drive off.
Oh, that don't look like a Kevin.
It looks like a T.
No. It's just a special way I wrote it for you.
Ah, okay. It's sideways.
Yes.
Sideways, right?
Oh, man.
Ay, señor. So how you been, Tom?
I've been good, bro. Just chilling, not doing too much. Got laid off, that crap. And then yeah, I'm still looking. And just trying to oh, you might see I got a new piece though. It's starting.
Ah, qué bonito. Who's doing it?
It's this guy, my
this
wife.
guy in the back of a van.
That's how it started. You heard that shit, right?
My wife does bartering with the massage, so she does hours for hours of ink.
Who's doing the tattoo?
His name is
his name is Steve in the back of the van.
It's called Shark Tigers or Sand Shark Tattoos. I forgot his name, to be honest with you. But his name is
Shark Tiger.
No.
His name is Shark Tiger Tattoo.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. No, that was a movie. I'm sorry.
Something like that.
He got approved by Lucasfilms. He does a lot of Star Wars stuff. So I told him that
he does a Star Wars celebration.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he does.
It's a great way to promo him. Hey, it's a dude that does Star Wars stuff.
Exactly. But I'll get his information. I'll shout him out.
Coño. Gotta shout him out, bro.
Well, I mean, you did my back piece. It's still there. I haven't done anything to it.
Me back piece. Yeah, you ain't done nothing to it. Nothing.
No.
Exactly.
Because it hurt too damn much, homie. God, I almost passed down your damn chair because I didn't eat before I went there.
Le poussoir.
Man. Speaking of tattoos, I remember the first time I met Turtle. I met Turtle through a friend of mine, one of my best friends, Will Garcia. who used to work with you somewhere else. I don't remember where. And then he goes, I said, yeah, man, I've been wanting to get this tattoo piece. And he's like, yo, I got a guy. That's how it always starts. I got a guy. Well, is this the guy from the back of the van?
We worked together in customer service.
So then
when I lived out of Melbourne.
Yeah, right. Well, he's not in Melbourne anymore. I think he's in Jacksonville.
Okay.
So anyways, he goes, yeah, I got this guy. I was like, all right, well, who is this guy? His name's Turtle. I was like, okay. So it was like we showed up at the shop. It was the Evolution.
Yeah, I was working at Evolution. Yeah, when I was up in
and we showed up. It was like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. Isn't that always the hours to show up at a tattoo shop?
Yeah.
So anyways, I go there. It's like, hey, and he introduces me to you, and I was like, yeah, I want to get this piece, with the praying hands. Like, oh, you religious? I was like, shooting his shit. So anyways, we work it out. You schedule me in, so I go in. The problem is at this point in my life, I didn't really eat breakfast or lunch. I probably ate like maybe one meal a day, and he made the appointment about 10 o'clock in the morning. So I go in there,
11. Yeah, 11.
He's working on me, and I think it was like a 3-hour job, maybe 4.
Yeah.
And hour one's going by, and you're like, bro, are you doing all right? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because I can feel you getting clammy through the gloves. I can feel the temperature change.
You're looking a little whiter than normal.
Yeah.
Ed, that's very hard for Ed to be whiter than normal.
Hey, he's a snowball, dude. He was turning green.
You sure you're not gonna pass out on me? And I was like, nah. He's like, did you eat? And I was like, no. He's like, dude,
God damn it,
you need to go eat. And I was like, why? And he's like, you're losing plasma. And I was like, what the fuck is plasma?
Yeah, your blood sugar drops.
Right. And so then I was like, and then he's like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a smoke break. And I get up and I'm like, whoa. And then I told my wife at the time, we weren't married yet, but she was my girlfriend at the time. I was like, can you run over to the Burger King next door?
Yeah.
And I was in there eating the Whopper or a burger oh man, I'll never forget that though.
Let me see your face.
The funny part is I didn't know that happened to you, and when I got my piece,
well, he's like, because I showed him my piece, and he's like, yo, that's a dope piece. Who's the guy? I was like, I got a guy. I got a guy.
You know what's funny? It's all Latinos. We all got something. I got a guy. Oh, I got to move. Oh, I got a guy with a truck. Hey, you know anybody who does roofing?
I got a guy.
I got a guy. Yep.
He's like, well, I want to get. So then I bring him to Turtle. I bring Tom over to Turtle. And then Turtle's like, all right, so what you want to do? And Tom's like, yo, I want to get the most elaborate. He didn't say like that, but in my brain, that's how it came out. I want to get the most elaborate thing. I want a memorial for my dad. I want this and that. And I'm sitting here. I'm like, God damn, that's big. And then, Turtle's like, all right, I can do it. I'll draw it.
I got it.
And Tom's like, yeah, bro, this is dope, man. This is everything I want. And I'm like, yo, that's dope, man. Respects.
You were like, it's pretty big.
On there. And then when we go in, he's like, yo, I finally got it. Come in and take a look. And it was like a project poster board size, man. Yep. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
I was like, dude, that's big.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, whatever, dude. Go big or go home.
And then, yes, sir. And then I was there the day he started working on you, bro, on that back. And he was gripping his shirt, and he had the shirt in his mouth at some point. Like, I'm like, hey, man, you doing all right? You want me to go
get
you?
You need to relax.
You want me to go run over to Burger King and get you a Whopper?
Yep, I started getting pale, clammy, sweating. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
A lot of times that's because either you don't have food in your stomach, so it doesn't support that blood sugar drop, or it's because people start holding their breath. They don't realize they're holding their breath. Oh, so they're holding their breath so much that you go.
Yeah.
How many times have you had people pass out on you?
You know what? I think the last time was maybe like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Because now, because of stuff like that, of people not eating and stuff like that, that's one of the things I do. I'm like, make sure you get it. I tell everybody, make sure you get a good night's rest the night before. Drink plenty of water.
Have your milk and
cookies. You have something to eat before you come in. If you want to bring whatever your creature comforts of any kind, then bring a snack. Because I try to avoid that now at all costs.
Yeah. And it's the best time. If
I hate babysitting.
If you ever get a chance.
What is the weirdest tattoo you've done?
Dude, I don't do weird tattoos.
I know.
Because it's all personal. It's like saying, what's the stupidest tattoo you've done? I don't do stupid tattoos.
No, I know.
They mean something to you. They don't have to mean something to me. Correct. But just because they mean something to you, they mean something to me.
Do you mean where's the weirdest area they put it on?
So just every tattoo you said, okay, I'm gonna do it. But if you've gotten the person that says, I want this and is whacked out and stuff, you're like, no, I'm not putting my name on it.
The only thing I won't put my name on is if, like, the obvious stuff. I won't do, like, hate tattoos. I won't do, like, gang tattoos, stuff like that. Yeah. But really, a lot of times, because I do consults for all of my tattoos. So I build a relationship with the client, the same way I build relationships with you guys. I've known you guys since what? Since 2003?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
hold on, 2003?
Was it? It was around that time, yeah. 03, 04.
Yeah, it was 2003. It was
03, 04, around there, yeah. Yeah.
So I
when are you
find very
drop me as a
important
friend,
relationships. Well, it's not that. I mean, not all my clients end up being friends.
Right.
Yeah.
But I always try to build some sort of relationship because it's very intimate. Yeah. And if I'm putting something on you forever, that's important. So if it's important to you, it's important to me. You know what I mean? So because it's important to me, I'll try to steer you in a direction that'll make for a better tattoo and still express what you want to express. So that's why I say that I don't do weird tattoos because both of us are part of the process.
Correct.
The client and I are both part of the process. So I don't know. I don't find anything really weird when it comes to tattooing on somebody, because it's so personal that it could be something that's been done to death. But if it's important to you for whatever reason, it's important,
Correct.
So it doesn't make it, if it's something like all these people that were getting like mandalas and all the Pinterest type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Most people don't even know what a mandala is. They just get a tattoo because it looks pretty.
Yeah. What's a mandala?
Look at the other one. Are you serious?
For those in the audience that don't know.
That means Ed.
Hold on. What's a mandala? I don't know. Jamie, could you look it up? Get on it, Jamie.
Jamie, go look it up, man. Go look it up, baby.
Ed, you really don't know what it is?
He knows what it is. He's being a pain in the ass. But
hey, Jamie, go look it up. Go look it up.
Look it up, Jamie. But yeah, people will get like all these symbols that are like Hindu symbols or Buddhist symbols and not know what it means. It's just cool, I see it as, you should really know what you're putting on your body. At least do some research.
Just like the Japanese symbols that I have on my back. Are they Chinese? Are they Japanese? Or are they? What are they?
Actually, it says pork fried rice and egg roll combo number 5. Okay, Probably. It doesn't mean what you think it says.
Probably.
You mean both of us? Because we both heard that.
I've heard horror stories of kanji, dude. Horror stories. That, Asian artists have put things on people that don't mean what they think it means. Yeah.
I have another funny story about you. It was my other side.
Are you trying to roast me today? What is it?
You're on the hot seat.
No, I'm roasting myself. It was another tattoo. And you were doing your traditional Friday the 13th $13 tattoos.
Oh Jesus!
But see,
Christ. I created a monster with that. You know that, right?
I was still new to this, so I didn't understand. I didn't read the fine print. So I go, Tom, Turtle's doing $13 tattoos. Let's go, man. Friday the 13th. We roll out there. And then you were in your little
in
area,
my studio,
in your area, and I was talking.
Was I still in Orlando? Or
You
was
were
I
in the
already at
you
my
were
own
in
place?
the half tattoo
The dojo.
dojo.
Yeah, the tattoo dojo. Yeah.
And the gentleman in the front, he's like, yeah. I was like, yo, I'm here for the $13 turtle here. He doesn't know that I know you. He's like, yeah, he's back in the back, and he's like, what are you looking at? And he's like, these are the $13 tattoos, and I'm like, what do you mean 13? What do you mean this is the $13 tattoos? And I'm looking at the book. I was like, these things aren't. This is not.
Like, it was a little stuff. Yeah, it's
like
a little stuff. Actually, no bullshit. The ones that I was doing, I was doing color. I still have all those templates. I was doing color. I was doing like you could put them together and make like one bigger tattoo if it was like names, if it was anything like that.
Well, see,
because originally the first shop that was doing that was only the number 13, and I was like, no, that's bullshit. If I'm gonna give you a $13 tattoo, it's gonna be a cool tattoo. Yeah, and that's how that started from the other one to what now is a monster that I haven't done in years.
So, well, the gentleman at the front didn't specify. So then I'm looking here like an ass. So I'm like, dang. I was like, dang, man.
Oh, you're talking about Eric.
I'm like, dang, now I look like an idiot, man. I come out here and I'm like thinking, so then, Turtle, he sees me. He's like, hey, what's up, man? Like, what's going on? We're shooting the shit. I was like, no, I was trying to, get a tattoo. He's like, what you looking for? I was like, because at that time, my uncle had just passed away.
Yes.
So I wanted to get a tattoo of the name Junior, which I'm a junior, and that's what they called him. So it was a double meaning tattoo. And he was the uncle that I was closest to, and I wanted to get it done. I was like, man, I just want the name Junior, the letter spelled out, Junior, however way you want to do it. I was looking for the 13. He's like, well, yo, come back here in my office. How much you got? I was like, man, this is what I got. He's like, all right, that's doable. Because it was going to beat the shit that he was going to get that day with the $13. Yeah. So he's like, all right. And then, he took me over everybody that was waiting out there.
You'd be surprised, dude. You know how many tattoos I did that day?
What? How many?
I did 125 tattoos.
Oh, wow.
Myself. The other guy that was working there did like 75, and he was tabbing out. I'm like, come on, bro. Let's get it done. And the thing is that I had another guy working with me, and I gave him 100% of everything he did. And I spent all the money that I made on like promo and stuff like that, put it right back in the register. So I don't make any money doing that stuff. I do it just to promote, the shop and to do something cool, Yeah. But then people just start like, oh, when are you going to do this? When are you doing that? It's like, dude, specials aren't special if you do them every day.
Exactly.
That's called a regular price.
So yeah, that's my funniest story, man. I felt like a D-wad. I'm like, oh man, I guess I'm still a newbie to this tattoo thing, man.
Well, no, it was a new thing. It was a new thing, and I was just doing it to promote the shop.
But I appreciate you taking me in, though. You still took me in, took care of me.
Dude, you're my boy, bro.
You're like, yo, forget these guys. Come on in.
They're gonna wait all day, dude.
And then right before you left, man, I went in and I got my last one with you before you left.
Yeah.
And then
that was 7 years ago.
And then I brought my brother-in-law to see you, and he fixed his tattoo because he had this Italian flag that was like a basic Italian flag. And you're like, bro, let's hook that up, man. And he made an actual flag like flapping in the wind and like the whole nine. I was like, dang, homie. I was like, man. He was like, yeah, man. He hooked it up. It was pretty funny.
It's a lot of fun, man. That's what I love about tattooing, man.
But
it's the relationships that you make and the experiences,
I think I went.
And it's got to be a cool experience.
I think I went to your shop and bullshitted more with you than get tattoos.
Yeah, but that's okay too. I told and even now,
hang out, bro.
I tell customers, if you're driving by, just stop in, man. Just say hello. Even if you're just gonna say kiss my ass, walk in and go, hey Turtle, kiss my ass, and walk out. Cool. Just come by and say hello.
Wait, but the whole time that I was getting my tattoo, Turtle was calling me a pussy the whole time.
Yes, I was. I can say that it was. Did you feel me too? Yes. Did I touch you or speak to you inappropriately?
Yes, you did.
And getting
you
a
were
tattoo.
You were being a bit of a pussy, though. Come on.
Hey, that was the first time I got a back tattoo on my spine. That was not comfortable.
Well, I mean, it was different from your lower back, right?
Yeah. I'm used to that part.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
But listen, getting a tattoo from Turtle is one of the greatest experiences. If you ever get a chance, book an appointment wherever you are. Turtle, where are you located now for folks that want to know?
Right now, I am working currently out of Red Octopus Tattoos in Crofton, Maryland.
Okay, so if you guys are in the area of in Maryland,
if you can you put the handle, the Instagram handle? It's at Turtles Tattoos, but it's just spelled wacky. So yeah, if you can put it on the description or something,
I'll put it on the video. Yeah.
And so yeah, you can see my stuff there. If you like my work, come over, get some work done. I jump around every now and again through conventions, of course. After COVID is over, I might be in a convention near you.
And I know you've made special trips out here as well.
I have. My daughter is in Florida. My son is going to be living in Florida now. He's moving next month, so he's going to be down there. So I got you guys down there. I got some friends in Tampa. So yeah, I got my kiddos and I got family and friends down there. So yeah,
I know when you come by, bro, we get some more ink done.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you got to finish that back piece, bro.
My back piece.
Finished, dude. That's got to get completely redone by now, bro.
Oh, no, I think it does because it's kind of faded.
It absolutely does.
I'm sure it did fade by now.
From 2003, 2004 to now, yeah, it's definitely faded. And the pigment that I'm using now is much better quality too.
Okay, so I have a different
pigment has actually changed through the years.
I have a different vision for my back now.
Okay, we'll do something. Email me.
Yeah.
And
take a picture.
We'll talk some ideas. And shit, man. If you wanted to turn it into a big cover up, I'm down.
Yeah.
We can make it a project. I don't have a problem with that.
No, it's gonna take a few sessions because what I do is a little bit more. What I want is a little bit more elaborate.
Bro, you're huge.
I know.
Okay. It's gonna take a couple of sessions.
That's what she said.
There's no way around. And she was only talking about your butthole. Stop.
No, but yeah, definitely getting a tattoo by Turtle is a great experience. It's the only experience where you'll have salsa music playing and then death metal right after, and you're like, where the fuck am I now?
You'll get hip hop, death metal, salsa. You'll get flamenco. You get everything.
Yes. I just went from one place to another. You're messing with my mind, man.
I'm in heaven. I'm in hell.
I'm in paradise. No, I'm not.
But in all seriousness, it's fantastic. My wife, you have tattooed my wife as well.
Yes.
She wanted some music notes. Oh man, she's gonna get upset. She wanted some music notes, and your other tattoo buddy was like, "Oh man, that's a great song. How do you play that?" My wife was like so pissed. He's like, "What song is that?"
Wait, where was that? Was that at the dojo?
No, that was at the final landing spot.
So that means that it was
on International Drive.
Okay, hold on. Was the guy the other Puerto Rican guy, or was it the white dude with the long beard and the mustache?
That always had the hat? No,
that was Jimmy.
It was a Latino guy.
But I said that was Jimmy.
To me, that was the funniest thing ever. She was so upset.
He's not tattooing anymore.
Oh yeah,
he's not tattooing anymore. No, he's been an electrician for I want to say 10 years now.
It's a good trade, though.
Yeah, and he got married, and he's got his baby girl, and so I mean, tattooing was not going anywhere at the time. That's how I lost my business in downtown Kissimmee. Was when they were doing the big build, they actually closed access to downtown. And my shop was the 12th business to close in 2 months.
Wow.
That's how they completely eviscerated downtown of business. And then after I lost the business, then they started the program of renting out spots at $300 a month to rebuild downtown Kissimmee.
Wow.
And at this point, I was done.
Yeah.
I was dead broke, you know. But thanks to shout out to the city of Kissimmee for killing my business. I really appreciate it. Bunch of bastards. But the health department, everybody at the health department down in Kissimmee is amazing. So yeah, there's a good thing for Kissimmee, but you guys still suck.
So yeah, the only other apprentice that I remember was the other guy from Evolution, and he was always riding his motorcycle. Puerto Rican guy as well.
Oh no, not Puerto Rican.
No,
he's Chicano. No, that's Fredo, man. That's
okay.
My homeboy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's back in Texas. He went back to Texas. He's actually a welder. Because he was apprenticing them both at the same time.
Okay.
And he found better opportunities with welding. He got married. He's got a couple kids, and he's doing amazing. And fucking hell of a nice guy, dude.
So if you're listening to this podcast and you're aspiring to be a tattoo artist, it's not gonna
go the opposite way. Go the opposite way.
That easy. Well, no, dude, you'd be surprised. I know shops that. Oh wait, hold on. Are you talking about the last apprentice that you saw? Was it the one when I was in Kissimmee when I had my shop, or was it up in Orlando?
It was Evolution, and he had a motorcycle. Okay. He would always have a knife with him.
Yeah,
this guy was like Sons of Anarchy for sure for me, in my perspective.
No. You're talking about Fredo. Yeah, Fredo's my boy, dude. Yeah, no, he's the one that's a welder. Yeah.
No, I thought it was cool. But I mean, he was like he to me was a cutout.
I used to ride my bike too.
I know that, but
that's where do you think he got it from?
I remember
you didn't have a beard like him though.
Huh? No, he had a long ass goatee. Yeah, he had a long ass goatee.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's my boy. But no, with tattooing now, shit, I know shops that in 3 months who have a tattoo machine in your hand. They don't give a shit anymore.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude, it's all about money. It's all about money.
Turn around.
The first one we went
about money, and just like that, tattoo artists, revolving door in shops, And I think with COVID, one of the best things that's happened with COVID is that creatives are coming to the realization that creatives are the business. And I'm not talking about just tattooing. I'm talking about everything. That's why there's more podcasts than ever. That's why there's, you see it a lot with the stand-up comedians. They're going into like all these other avenues of creativity that, that they're the ones profiting. It's not somebody else profiting off of them, Yeah. And that's always been a point of contention with tattooing specifically. It's been a big point of contention for a long time, is that, a lot of times shop owners don't tattoo.
Yeah.
So, some people like that setup, some people don't, but yeah, that's you see a lot more private studios nowadays.
Yeah, that's the guy that does my tattoos. He has a private studio.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I got a couple friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I got a couple friends that have private studios out in like Arizona. And they're like 7, 8, 10 artists working in a private studio.
Would you
so it's pretty cool because it's your own thing.
Excuse me. Would you say that tattoos are like at its peak right now? Like, for example, I see more people or
commercially, yes,
people doing more elaborate things. Where back in the day it was like
art,
I'm just getting.
That's exactly what he was saying.
Right.
It's being more recognized as art.
You're seeing sleeves more now, than ever. That's a big thing, and the whole body, and it's not
big torso pieces.
It's not seen as
it's not as
negative in a negative light like it used to be
bad.
seen.
Well, thanks to Miami Ink and thanks to more
the
celebrities
shows.
getting tattooed and all these reality shit.
What about the reality show? Is it Inked? Is it the one? What is the one with the Godsmack guy? That's the.
I don't know because I don't watch any of them.
No. I remember the only one I remember was Huntington and Hart, or Hart and Huntington.
Hart and Huntington, yeah, that was
and
one of the first ones. Yeah,
they opened up a shop at Universal City Walk, Studios. But I don't know if it's still there.
Yeah, well, that place was. I mean, they got some good traffic, but the problem is, like, I had heard actually an interview with Carey Hart just before they opened. And he was like, yeah, no, I went to Universal and there was all these people and I thought it was like prime real estate to get something going. And I'm driving to work and I'm saying out loud, I'm like, yeah, wait till you see it on the slow season, dude. All you're going to have is a t-shirt shop.
Yep.
And sure enough, man, they have to have a lot of retail, because that place wasn't getting the same traffic as, International Drive was at the time.
Well, and also what they were charging
was higher.
What they were charging
Universal. They have a huge overhead. I mean, it's just like all these tattoo shops that open up in the mall. When you rent in a mall, you're not just renting the location. You have to give them a percentage of your sales because 1, you have security. 2, you have maintenance. 3, you have a captive audience. Anybody that goes to the mall is going to see you. Every time they advertise the mall, they're advertising you. So they got a percentage over the rent.
Yeah.
And they have to make up for that with the pricing, just like any other store. So that's why when you go to these malls and like the amusement parks and shit like that, and you got stores, everything is way higher. It has to be. They have no choice. It's not the same thing that being in a regular strip mall.
I remember everybody was like, "Man, the tattoos." I was like, well, "What do you think? You're on theme park property. You're gonna pay theme park tattoo price."
Absolutely. It's like eating at the airport.
Yep, correct.
Do you expect to eat cheap at fucking Disney? No.
Nope.
You're not gonna eat cheap at Orlando International.
How much is a burger? Oh, and that's the thing at Disney.
Like
they don't sell you a burger. Their burger is called like a bacon burger. And if you don't want the bacon on there, you could tell them to take it off, but you're still paying for that bacon burger price.
Yeah.
Because there's no plain hamburger price. And how much does it go? I think like the burger and fries is like, no, bro, like 15.
No, just for the burger.
15, 16.
Really?
No,
for the burgers.
Remember,
burger and fries. Burger and fries.
Remember, I haven't been in Florida for 7 years.
Yeah.
So I haven't been to the parks or anything like that in a long time.
I think
I'm missing much.
So I think 15 for the burgers and fries, and without the drink.
Right, with the drink, you got a combo for $20. Literally.
That's why we share everything. One meal, we just share everything.
Well, what you do is so here's the trick. What you do is you got to be Puerto Rican. See, because North American people don't think about this shit. You got to be Puerto Rican. Okay, you go to Walmart. And you buy 2 rotisserie chickens, okay? You know. And then you fill up the fridge with fruit, soda, water, all that good stuff, right? You get bread. You go into the park. You're allowed to bring in a snack. So you take a little sandwich, okay, a soda, and some fruit. You go in. This is how it is to be a parent. You go in, you're going around, you have a little snack. Okay, now it's time for lunch. You go back out into the parking. You sit in the car. You turn on the AC. You make chicken sandwiches, drink some sodas, and of course, inside the park, you buy the big cup. That's $5. You buy that. You refill it in the car, and then you walk it back in.
Correct.
And then you have the other half of the day, and when you get in the car to go home, you have snacks. Perfect.
I remember working at a specific theme park, and
everybody knows which one it is, dude.
I'm not gonna say. I used to hate.
We're not gonna advertise them, bro.
I knew the Latino families, man. They come on there, and the grandma's holding the bags with 2 liters in the Walmart bag, and I'm like, goddamn. And as when you're working at an attraction, you get graded on how quickly you move the line, how quickly you get people on and off.
Yeah, the efficiency.
Basically, to keep the wait time at a
minimum,
a low.
Correct. Yeah. And grandma and Latino families bringing, the entire lunch,
having a meal in the queue line.
It's like, and you're like, well, you got to hang the bag here and hang the soda bag here. And you're like, oh my gosh, because I worked at an attraction that didn't have lockers, so they brought their bags with them.
Wow.
Yep.
That's the one that stunk because then
and you can't give them a bad experience.
Yes, and exactly. The thing is I understand, right? But in my position, I'm like, I gotta get you the F on and get you the F off.
You can eat later. Park that stroller over there.
Hey, yo, grandma, just give me the bag. Just go. Just give me the bag.
Go. I'll hold it for you, and I'll give it back to you when you get off.
What else you got in here? Empanadas? Hey, let me get one. Oh, you disappeared.
There you go.
My battery. Hold on. Right,
plug it in. Plug it in.
I just gotta plug it in. Yeah.
Oh, you ask grandma, what do you got in here? Empanadas? Because you got one to share with me or something?
Excuse me, it's arroz con gandules.
Yes.
I'm sure she had that in there too, because it felt like Tupperware.
No doubt.
There's easy ways to get around certain things at the theme park. For example, if you go ahead and have your family sit down at the table, and let's say you don't use the prime example that Turtle gave you of bringing your stuff, going to the parking lot, doing that, and you have to eat in the theme park. The kids' meals that they serve there are the proportionate amount of food that us individuals should be eating, technically.
Right. Buy all kids' meals.
So you buy all kids' meals.
You just buy all the kids' meals.
They don't know. I'm like, you want is all kids' meals? Like, yeah, I'm not eating. It's just I got the kids over there sitting at the table waiting. How do they know?
Explain nothing to them. You just
say, you don't have to explain anything to them.
Meals.
So you get all kids' meals, and let me tell you, their kids' meals, like the chicken fingers at Disney, for example, it comes with 3 chicken fingers and a load of fries, and you get a free apple juice with it, so you don't have to pay for the drink.
There's nothing from Disney.
And you're saving a little bit of cash. I mean, the kids' meal is going to run you about what, $7-8.
About $8,
which it's not bad compared to the $15 burger.
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely.
So you could always go that way. Oh, my light went out. That means it's almost time to go.
Guess what that means?
Hey. But anyways, yeah.
But yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I'd rather just. That $10 pizza they used to have.
What $10 pizza?
In Disney, they had in just one of the eateries, you'd buy for $10 a pizza that literally looked like they sliced up a piece of cardboard.
Oh.
And threw whatever they found in the garbage on top.
Ooh.
And put cheese on it.
I thought you were talking about the $10 personal pizza.
No. They used to, back when I used to go down there, they had a $10 pizza, like a family special.
Mm-hmm.
It was $10 for the pizza, and then it was like with your pass.
Yeah.
They'd give you like 2 drinks. Oh, it was terrible, dude. And then it was Pepsi too.
I just can't believe how expensive things are, man.
It was all the leftovers from the day before they put on the
dude. No doubt, bro. No doubt at all.
The only place that does leftovers well is Chili's or Wendy's with their chili.
Yeah.
How they recycle their meat.
They put the burgers inside the chili.
Yeah, I think that's good chili, man.
Because they do
fresh.
They do the long bags of fresh meat, and the ones that break up, they just use for the chili.
Or if
they're left over,
yeah, they just throw them in there, and I think that chili.
Nothing wrong with that, bro.
Man. Ooh, that chili's good. Oh yeah, dude. Sorry, that chili good.
Their apple pecan salad is amazing too.
Haven't had it.
Oh yeah. I'm a fatty for that one. I can eat that every day, dude. Yeah, I can eat that every day, and it's low carb and low sugar, so it's all good.
Well, I guess that's gonna wrap it for the show today. I want to thank Turtle again for joining us.
Dude, I love you. And Tom, it's been way too long, dude.
Yes, brother. I know.
Guys.
We got to get together. When I go to Florida, we'll get together.
Sounds good.
remember to follow us on all the media platforms. Make sure you check out our last episode. Make sure you check out our episode with our guest spot on Loud and Opinionated with Russ. We were on there talking sports. And Turtle.
There's sports?
Yeah.
You talk everything.
If you're not discussing fights, I'm not discussing anything.
Well, we had a MMA episode prior to that as well.
Nice.
You did MMA and boxing.
But
Nice.
Turtle, go ahead and take this moment. I know we've done this before, but go ahead and if you want to take a moment and
Plug your stuff.
Plug all your stuff that you would like to plug. Because I know you got a store.
Yep.
Instagram is at Turtles Tattoos, TURTLES, TATTOOZ. Yes, it has a Z at the end. It was the 90s. I'm sorry. On Facebook, it's Turtles Custom Inc. Facebook.com/Turtles Custom Inc. The store is Store Frontier / Turtle Shells Apparel, shells with a Z, yes, because it has to match the other thing because of my OCD. So yes, Turtle Shells Apparel, and yeah, dude, I'm a mess. And I think that's it.
And if anybody wants to book an appointment with you that's listening to you in the area,
you can just hit me up at the shop. You can go to redoctopustattoos.com. If you look at my profile, there's a contact email there. Or it's turtle at turtlestattoos.com. That's pretty much it. Yeah, just hit me up.
Cool.
I'll direct you in the right direction for emails.
And again, man, we had a great episode with you. We really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, dude, this was a lot of fun. Let's do it again.
And for all you casually kicking it listeners out there, don't be a pussy like Tom.
Wow, really?
He said it first.
Sorry, I got my allergies.
I'm kidding. On that note, we're out of here. Thanks again, guys.
When I see you in person, you're gonna see how big of a pussy I am, my friend.